You want to do some psychic spying? Have you got Have you got a situation you're wanting some clarity on? Do you feel like somebody's not telling you something? We're going to find out. So spread one is going to be what's the intention, what's going off in the background. Spread two is going to be how is it going to pan out. Okay. So let's find out. Let's give these a shuffle. Stick around and we'll get you some clarity today. If you want one of these, okay, then they're only 25 quid. They're part of the priority same day guaranteed recorded tarot readings, and you can find them in my stand store at the top of my profile. Clicky click. Right, so what's going off? What's the intention? Okay, let's find out. Right, so we start off with the Six of Cups. Cups, water, emotions. This is about balance, equal give and take. We've got one character giving you the cup of flowers there. I feel like this is somebody else. Or do I? I'm not sure yet. I feel like somebody's potentially trying to find some emotional balance within them, or they could see that you've achieved emotional balance. I'm not sure yet. Right. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles relates to Earth. Can mean money and finance. Can mean non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energies in. So this card, we often call it the Apprentice. So you're the well, you or this other person, or the chap on the bench there banging away at the pentacles. He knows he's not master of his skill yet, but he's happy to go through that process. Not got that far to go. It's an 8. Just needs to get to 10. Reverse position, grind away, grind away, grind away. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. This is about going in a new direction. We got the chap there, turned his back on the past, about to take first steps out into the great unknown. So getting to that start line, not crossing over or holding you back from going in a new direction. Let's continue. Right, so Hierophant in the reverse. So the Hierophant's one of the divine masculines, is divine masculine on a more spiritual based level. Now, the Hierophant talks about learning, developing, honing your skills, going on that path of self-discovery. Not doing that. Death card in the reverse. Death card, fixed card, rebirth. It's about shedding old skin. Now, upright position, the universe steps in and makes that decision for you. Okay, cuts something off, cuts somebody out, changes, whatever. It's in the reverse position. You're being asked to do a self-imposed death card, but it can talk about resistance. Okay, or this person is. Stick with it. Overall outcome card. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. Okay, this talks about fight or fallout. It can talk about frustration. I'm going for fight or fallout, or just finding some fight. That coming to an end or giving up on it, right? Obstacles or blockages. 6 of Wands, Wands fire action. Story of this card is some great war going off. This village without circle battle, they've won. They've returned back to the village. They're celebrating. They know the great war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, it helps to boost morale of the troops. The obstacle or blockage here is by kind of going, well, not where I want to be yet, but if you keep plodding on, it's gonna come good. When really this situation needs cutting off, removing any blockages. Queen of Wands, Wands fire action. Queen's feminine energy. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Can be a man, woman, something non-binary. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Wands is in her feminine power. She knows her worth and value. She doesn't chase, she attracts. So what this feels like is, right, I think that, I mean, it could be either or, really. So it's either that you found some emotional balance and this person's wanting you to kind of get stuck in this kind of grinding away loop. They don't want you going in a new direction. They don't want you following your path. They want you to give up on the fight. Why? Because it means that you're going in a new direction. You're elevating at a greater level than what they are, and they don't want to see you do that. The other way that we can go is this person's trying to find some emotional balance because they're getting frustrated with the situation. They know that they need to go in a new direction, but they're holding off. They're holding off on going on this path forwards because they know it's going to mean cutting something off, killing something, and they just want the fallout to end. So let's see. Hello, doggy. So you type in, say hello to Pixie. She likes the comments. Right, so let's go on to how this is going to pan out. Hopefully I might be able to give you a little bit more clarity in which way I want to go with this. Okay. Chucking cards everywhere. All right, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Right, okay, so we start off with the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So this figure's normally in black. It's a reverse deck. They're in black because they're mourning or grieving the 3 cups that have fallen over, not seeing the 2 that are behind them. It's in the reverse position. I feel like this is the collective. I feel like you're realising that somebody's going to let you down or somebody has let you down. It's okay to be angry, sad, pissed off, annoyed, but realising there's going to be better times ahead. Now, because you're kind of in that energy of, well, you know, it's sad that you didn't want to, you know, make the changes yourself, but I've got better opportunities coming up, thank you very much. So that's going to put them in the King of Cups in the reverse. King's masculine energy. King of Cups is an emotional manipulator. Okay, they're going to try and manipulate the situation. So the universe is stepping in and activating the death card for you. Okay, I'm going to go with spread 1 was this person doesn't want to see you elevate, basically, because they know that they're not at that point. And this happens all the time on the spiritual path. If you're on a hardcore spiritual path, right, the elevation comes stronger, faster, quicker, okay? And people around you, it's like you have people around you who are at a frequency level, are there for a season. Now, it's not to say that you're going to ditch them, you're going to leave them behind or whatnot, but they then panic. You know, oh, I'm behind. Well, your path's different to my path. You know what I mean? And they try and hold you back, okay? Let's continue. Right, 8 of Cups, Cups, water, emotion. So this is you, the collective, disconnecting on an emotional level from this person. 3 of Wands, they've tried to stop you going forwards. You're going forwards. Overall outcome card. Strength card. Finding that inner strength, realising how strong you are. Obstacles or blockages. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Knight's forward motion. The obstacle block is if you don't give yourself a chance to move forward. You're supposed to be moving forward. You're supposed to be taking things to the next level. Removing any blockages. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, upright position, equal give and take, giving money out to the poor, scales in the other hand. You need to understand that this person is just taking from you. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, there's a bit of a plan, a plot, a ruse in the background to try and keep you held back. Now, it's not necessarily to say this person's a nasty person. Like I say, it feels like it comes from jealousy because they know that your path forwards is a higher frequency. You know, we've all got different paths. We've all got different roles. You know, some of us are older souls, so, you know, we're not coming back this time round. Most of you are coming around again and again and again. Don't try and hold back the people around you who are supposed to be stepping into elevation. Yes, it might mean not seeing them as much. Yes, it might mean potentially that they completely bugger off and go in a new direction. But that's not your choice, okay? You should not be holding people back because then all it's going to do is lead to emotional manipulation. Source is going to step in, bang. So don't worry, collective. You're going to be perfectly fine, okay? If that resonated, type in elevation. If you want a personalised psychic spine reading, you know where to find them. 25 quid, priority same day. Ta-ta.